Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Surviving Mars. Last time we hit our evaluation, which we succeeded at, even though we were about half what they wanted. And we started off our mystery has started. We have the black cubes, which we are slowly, don't understand how this works. Genuinely not a clue. Can you destroy a pile of cubes? Is it possible to demolish a pile of cubes? What does that involve? Although they just destroy them. They literally just destroy them. Okay, so it's possible to destroy these things. Good. We are waiting for...
Can't hide the truth from the public. Not when the colony's being swarmed by black cubes.
Without any credible explanation, the colony was soon flooded with various rumors and interpretations of the mystery. What if they're bombs? Billions of tiny bombs? Or transport capsules maybe with a mini robot inside? Or deadly hard drives? Or alien eggs? Or messages needing decoding? Or they're all parts of a bigger whole, jigsaw puzzles that need to be put together. The team at Mission Control is against trying to spread further misinformation and propaganda, partially because it would just add to the total confusion, but mainly because it would endanger the philosophical principles of our mission. We could only trust in our colonists and hope for the best. Good. So when this lands, we're going to get the evaporators out of it, because we need more evaporators. We're kind of hoping that the bugs is over now, because I'm not trusting anything to be automatic anymore. There should be no automation anymore. You're over here currently helping out. We still have people coming into this dome, still homeless people in, so we need to put another... I'm going to need to put another apartments in here. Which might as well do that now. Our research has gone back up because we got lost power surplus, but that's going to go away in about 2 sols. Okay, you're ready to land. Good. Land, please. Land. Oh, God. Land there. We need to get ourselves some of this water situation happening. Give me some pipage. I want some pipage. Give me some pipage. Pipage. Let's give me some pipage over here. Over here. Because then we could go for... Hang on, pause. No. You're just adding... Are you full? Oh, you are not going to be full. Fair enough. Krasny can fill up with rare metals, I don't mind. We're going to need more funding anyway. Moisture evaporator... Here. Next moisture evaporator is going to be... here. Give us some cables. Give us some cables. Cables, 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 cables. Power cables up and running. Up there, and then... Blocking objects. Okay, fine. There, there, and there. Up and running. Spend a couple of polymers here and there to upgrade these to higher capacity. So we've got 5 down here. I believe 5 up here as well. 1, 2... And if I want to make an evaporator up here, then you'll tell me. Yeah, 5 up here as well. So we've got 5 and 5, which is plenty. Which means our actual production is 6.5 and demand is 3.8. Which means we're actually storing plenty of water down here in this system. I can deal with this. Thankfully, this is not an area with a lot of... what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of dust storms. Or any. I don't think I've actually seen any dust storms in here. Okay. 31. Are you getting refueled? You're not getting refueled, thank God. Okay. Lack of fuel is a problem at the moment. Colus Rex, Cranzy 3, Phoenix 2.
We have a food shortage.
Where we do? Well, no, we shouldn't have. I mean, we got plenty. We have some food. I was gonna say plenty of food. Not plenty. We've got some food. Five souls, 5 souls, 2 souls. Optimal harvest 17. All right, fine. Who's eating? Like, who's not eating? Because are you on a hunger strike or something? Unemployed people. 4 unemployed people. You're starving. Why are you starving, buddy? And why are you not eating food? 10. You can go there. You can eat over there. Come on, Mr. Starving Colonist. It's your work shift now, is it? Fair enough. If it's your work shift, it's your work shift. Okay, we've got electronics. Electronics at least seems to be coming in, because we haven't actually ordered any more in. We're at, say, 83 rather than 76, so electronics seems to be coming in. Machine parts we seem to be keeping parity with. We're hovering on the 46 mark. My God, we're still tearing these things apart. Yeah, still creating 6 per day, so it'll have to do. Polymers are okay. Fuel's pretty much going just because we're waiting for things to refuel. That's pretty much the only reason why. Okay. We only have 260 left over there, give or take. Okay. This turns out wasn't really required, so we might as well destroy that there. There's no concrete over here, there's no rare metals, there's no fuel storage, it's a bit pointless. You've got 3.4, you've got 0.1. Because we're using it all to refuel things. Okay. Cold wave's about to come in. Right, the cold wave's about to come in, so I'm going to turn on these things now. I'm going to turn on all my. That's already on, isn't it? It's already on, and that one's off, and that one there wasn't required anymore. Okay, so we've actually reduced the number we currently need. You got power. Power isn't a problem, thankfully. I said, what's the current demand is 4.9, which means I could put one over here, couldn't I? Where is it? Could put a subsurface heater over here, give or take. Expand it a little bit to get both of those. We'll try. We will try. Requires metal parts. Which we've got, but are you airborne now? You're all airborne. Okay. All functioning pipes. That's unfortunate. Get that fixed as soon as possible. Fix it. Fix the pipe, fix the pipe, fix the pipe, fix the pipe. It's not good. If you have pipe problems, our water consumption goes way up. How long? 1.5. 2.5. More machinery, please. More machinery. 3.5. 4 and 5. And give us a little bit more power. Power cables there and there. And salvage this branch of it. So you're up and running, and I'll make you slightly bigger so you encapsulate both of those. Which means your power is 11.4. Okay, so our power during the day is 60. Surplus is 60. Okay. I'm actually going to remove you as well because you're not required. Okay. The cold wave has hit. There is a lot of stored water here. Hopefully we'll be okay. Big hopefully, but hopefully we will be okay. There's water here. There's only 100 store water. If there's only 100 store water, we're going to add an extra water tower to this area as well. Water tower.
Resources are low.
On food, blast. Yep. Well, down there again, is it? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna need a... Hang on, how much was the... Vacant resistance is 17. Means I can actually kill one of these off. Because I'm gonna need to put a second farm in. Salvage one of them. They can relocate into there. Put a second farm in. Are you... It's 38, let's have 78. I'm gonna put a second bloody farm in. Life support, farm. That farm in there. We're gonna need the farms. Means no choice. Oh, how's he doing? Currently 15 graduates. Good. Currently 15 graduates. So plenty of engineers here now. That's nice. Very, very good indeed. Apartments is fine. A lot of non-spec working jobs here. A lot of botanists over here, thankfully. Non-spec over there. Okay, are you... Okay, storage space is full. You've still got powers. You're not turning off. That's the big question. Is you're not actually turning yourselves off. Okay, you up and running? Wheat, yeah, finished. Actually, fine. Just grow cover crops, potatoes, potatoes. Just do that. Again, high priority for you as well. It's priority required. We need to get as much food as we can get out of these people. To the point where I'm actually tempted to start putting service spots into some of these places, just so we can get some people out into work. Service spot out of you, and I get what, 2 people out of that for that? Do I? Yeah, let's put service spots in there. We're currently kicking out 5.3 here. Vacant work slots 22, vacant residential slots 3. We're out of food down here now. We are properly out of food. It's about to come off here. We're going to get one of the next 0 sols, but food generation is important, especially if I'm going to replace these 2 with apartments. Okay, are you ready to launch?
Food shortage.
Yeah, I know. Are you ready to launch? Will you actually launch? You will actually launch. Thank God, the bug seems to be solved now. I will never turn that on again. Okay, we're getting food imports. Food imports? Food imports from the north. This dome is actually full at the moment. So, we're actually going to build a second one. A second, which one got? Any unemployed? No. Because you won't actually come here unless if you've got people problems, don't you? I want domes. No, I want living quarters. Living quarters, hi. More living quarters for you. Cultivate remaining lose full and food. Moisture farming, we're almost there. Cover crops. 7.1, come on. Starving colonists 2. I know you've got lack of food, folks, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're almost out of the woods. We're almost out of the woods. 70 food coming up. 70 food, and then that's going to be cover crops as well. And then we'll have potatoes. Because potatoes takes it down by 10 every time. That goes up by 40. So after a couple of cycles, they'll be up to 100%. And this is even the 90% one. Like the 100% one will be even stronger than that. Okay, so over there, it's fine. Metals extractor don't actually require you, to be honest. Just generally don't actually need you. Same with you, actually, because if that's generating 3.5, then these aren't actually required. I know you're geologists, not really doing much else, but you know, if you want a job, you've got one here. But other than that, I'm okay with this. Geologists are no longer really required. Literally. Okay, that automated? That's now automated, so we've now got a little bit more people to spare. Vacant work slots now 4. Births are allowed. That's new, isn't it? You can have births, sure, why not? At the moment, not a problem. I'm assuming, if you're active... It's 18 people, yeah, more of the oldies are coming in here. What am I actually doing? What do you guys think of all this? Average come for 72. I mean, you guys are liking this, right? You can't shop, and you can't game, you can't drink, but you can talk amongst yourselves, and you can eat. Serviced by the AIs. That's your retirement. There's a park for you as well. Sounds horrible when you put it that way. It sounds literally appalling. Get the Crawlers Rex. You're up and running. You're up and running. Good. It's fine. So. Okay, fine. We got food here. Good. Okay, cold wave's about to come off. Yep, the cold wave has left, which means I can turn you off. I can turn you off. So if you want to turn you off, I just want to like lower that to minimum. It's 1.6, which means I don't actually have to worry about you never turning on again, which is fine by me. Why did I decide to make you big? Was it just to reach this thing? Or where are you? You are hidden over there. Why did I make you that big? Good question. Was it just a test? I can just go with that there. You have enough oxygen? That's really just 4. We got a demand of 1.7. Yes, got plenty of oxygen. You're producing. Lack of fuel. Lack of fuel? Inactive work shift. No, you got fuel. Right, situation is 5.8. You're probably to like, oh, you're actually full. You just need to refuel. Are you picking up fuel or dropping it off? I can't tell. No, we got plenty of food over here. I guess there's like way less people here, because here we got, what, 38 here and 28 there. That's about 70 people, whereas here we've got about 80 people. Crikey, 80 people. I can do University Dome. University Dome is an option. I need to be a little bit more self-sufficient though before that happens. How's unemployment? Unemployed 1. Unemployed 1. Work there. We got almost a lot of engineers have graduated, which means this is actually brimming with engineers now. Plenty of engineers there. Lack of engineers here because we haven't got them, unfortunately. But engineering 6. I mean, we could do a lot more. We could do a lot more over there. I suppose what they're doing over there is actually picking up metal from here because, yeah, there must have been. Yeah, they're running low on metals. Oh my God, there's even more of them. I mean, how they are desperate for me to build these things, aren't they? Should I just build one? Just, you know what? Old people, you get to test this out. You get to test it out. I'm going to build a large cube monument there, old people. It's part of your reward. You're repairing the university. Good. Botanists. Botanists are being trained as well. Engineers are filling out over there. Okay. Oxygen tank, we got stored oxygen 94.6. We have decreasing oxygen amounts. Why? A malfunctioning pipe. Why? Because of a malfunctioning pipe. Right. Tap, tap, tap. That's why you have decreasing water content, because of malfunctioning pipes. Okay, you generating, what, 200 to go. Still kicking out, like, 2 a day. It's not a problem. How are we doing here? How many engineers have we actually got in this place? Change filter by traits. Specialization. We have 26 engineers in this dome. Right. Of which none are unemployed. 26 is what? That is 8. 8 and 7 is 15. Eight and 7 is 15, plus 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh yeah, I forgot. I totally forgot we had you. Oh my God, is that actually fantastic? Can we actually do that? We can actually inflict. We can actually say, you know what? Specialists. Only specialists will work in this building. Specialists only, buddy. Thank you. We're now kicking out 5.7 a day. How many botanists have you actually got? 1, 2. We've got 2 botanists in here. Can you kick out some botanists, please? We need some more botanists in this dome. It's kind of what I want a mega dome, because a mega dome you can actually do everything properly, I suppose. Or a dual dome. How would you do for dual dome? Dual dome, because the dual dome, which we figured out, wasn't it? It was... The oval dome has 150, 150, and 100. I can actually build this dome if I so wished. If I so wished. Wow, it's actually not a big dome, isn't it? It's 2 small ones side by side, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like 2 small ones. Pretty much 2, it is literally 2 small ones side by side. That's literally what it is. Fair enough. Fair enough. 25, really? There are 25? There are 25 old people here. Right, this is the current large monument. Definitely not a place of worship.
Resources are low.
That a fact. Okay, resources are low. This might be a slight problem at the moment, because I think we're both growing our cover crops right now. So we're going to have to... We are depending on Carthago Nova to refill our food supply right now. Okay, so hang on, how are we doing? Engineers only, fine. Close that down there. Plenty there, good. We're doing auto at the moment. Medics. You got medics, got plenty of medics, that's not really a problem. Playgrounds. Art workshop. Sure. How many vacant work? We've got 5 vacant work slots at the moment. You're pumping out as much as possible. 138 people. Food's coming down here from above, from on high. You're still, what, 1 soul away there and 0 souls away there. It's not much food. It is not much food. You are... just need repairs. How are you on 42? That could be faster. I need to find some engineers and move them up. No restrictions. That's fine. They want to get some. I need to get some engineers and basically move them to the dome. So I want to get engineers and move them into working like here, because here we have 1 engineer. If I went like only, that's crazy. There aren't any engineers up here at all. There just aren't any engineers up here whatsoever. Like at all. There just aren't any engineers up here. Oh my god. No scientists either, because there isn't any university in this dome. So one thing that still needs to exist is colonists willing to change domes to work. I mean, you have a lot of problems. Moisture farming, hurrah. That's what? That's farm automation. Decreases the number of workers for the farm, hydroponic farm, and fungal farm. That actually might not be too bad, but again, it's really high up the tech tree. I want to get all the money first. I want to see how much patents it takes us, but extraction amplification before the end of today, definitely. Come on, you got what? You got what? Come on, come on, come on, come on. 8.8 is crap. Let's be honest here. It's rubbish. It's absolutely rubbish. You ready to leave? You ready to leave? Colonized Rex, please take off. Okay, Rex. You're no longer automated, Rex. Not sure what happened there, buddy, but hang on. Can you reach? You can reach, so you should be. This should be getting refueled. It's just not for some reason. Why isn't it getting refueled? It's a good question. Okay, it is slowly getting refueled. Slowly. Okay, fine. You've got plenty of iron, which is nice. You're full up on iron. Yes, you are. You are almost full up on iron. How much iron you got left? You've got 400 left. You've got 286 left. Plenty of iron for the moment. 200 left over there. Nice. That's refueling now. I mean... Okay, so what's here is this vacant residential slots 4, so there's space for the more seniors here at the moment. Here you're also growing cover crops. That's a lot of cover crops, unfortunately. Everyone is growing cover crops at the same time. That's bad. But so far, it'll have to do. I mean, we haven't got a choice, have we? We are definitely having problems with machine parts now. I think that we have. Engineer shortage up here. I mean, part of me really wants to move the machine parts factory down here and have all the engineers running around over here, because the engineers can have engineers for the polymer factory, engineers for the drone assembler. Yes. Stop that, shall we? There you go. Have that. How about you? Cool. Then thankfully we've got plenty of electronics. Electronics is not a problem anymore. We've actually hit, at the moment, for the moment, a little bit of self-sufficiency in electronics. It is not common for me to hit self-sufficiency in electronics. And at the moment, we are slightly decreasing in the number of machine parts, but I don't mind importing machine parts too much. Unemployed engineer. Okay, if you're an unemployed engineer, assigned to building, go work there, buddy. No. Here. Travel. Travel. Art workshop, hurrah. Right, brilliant art workshop. Okay, they've grown the hydroponics.
Funding received.
Yay, funding.
Research complete.
Extractor amplification. Right, so that is the upgrade, correct? That is deep scanning, right. Deep scanning is also important. More so than Martian patents, I would argue. So it costs me 2... plus 10 power for 2 consumption. So plus 25 production for 2 consumption. Sorry, I thought I got the other one. Pause. Research. Factory AI. Yes, sorry. I was confused between factory AI. Yes. Right, so we got that up and running. Plus 25% for 10 consumption power. So that's going to be up to 10. That would go up to 10. That would go up to... That's 25% of 7. Essentially, it's... Oh god, it's half of 3.5. 25 divided by 2 is 17.5. 17.5 divided by 2 would be 7.25? No. 7.75. So we get up to maybe... What, 4 and a bit. 4.2, 4.3 a day. Okay, so... Okay, we're running out of food down here. They're bringing food down. Can we deal with the food up here? We still have some food up here. Yeah. This is still a far better dome. This is still... Comfort is 80. Health is 99. Sanity is 81. Morale is 64. Whereas over here we have 86, 77, 65, 100. So it's slightly more healthy, and you've got like slightly lower comfort. Births are allowed, but you're not going to have any babies. You're too old. 141. Okay. Okay.
A concrete extractor went abruptly silent. Maintenance requests were met with nothing but static.
This event was unlike any malfunction predicted in the security protocols. Orbital scans on the site revealed no evidence of the existence of the huge structure, only a black cube matrix centered on the spot where the extractor was supposed to be. A concrete extractor has been destroyed by a black cube.
Anomaly found.
Right. Blast it all. Quoth the Raven, please scan that. Destroy that black cube matrix, by the way, because it just destroyed one of us, so we're just destroying that. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Goodbye, black cube matrix. We don't care about you. If you destroy one of my buildings, I'll destroy you right back. You're the guys who landed here, right? Let's find out what this is before we end the episode, at least. We get some more progress on the mystery.
Recent orbital scans revealed a sudden surge of energy on site. It's now evident that the cubes pose a far greater threat than blocking our infrastructure plans.
It appears the black cubes materialized inside the extractor. We could only guess what happened to the building. It seems that any of the artifacts could materialize inside a structure, sending it into oblivion. We are now facing the potential threat of a future human casualties. Mission Control advises a top priority on the investigation of the disaster. More buildings could collapse in the future. Preventative research is now available. And potentially this is good news. Okay, so actually we're going to drop all this nonsense here.
Research.
You, what were we doing next? What was the next one? I forgot what I was looking at the day right before that. What was it going for? I literally just did all the research and like, what was I doing? It wasn't you. It was something. It was something that cost this much, wasn't it? Something. The factory AI? It wasn't factory AI.
Research.
What was it? What was it? It was something up here, wasn't it? General training, which is not a bad one either. The foundry verification, was it fast AI? It was something costing 4.7, wasn't it? So 4.7 is going to be over here somewhere. 450, 4,500, 6350, 450, 700, 7,000. What was I actually looking for? It wasn't STEM reconstruction. Well, it wasn't. It wasn't STEM. Was it you? No. It was you. Right. Okay. Storage compression. Okay. So let's go for you. Storage compression. Then. You, and why then not you? Sure. Next time, folks, we'll see what that research gives us. I'll catch you guys next time, folks. See you then. Bye.